Have you ever wondered why the shrimp in traditional Chinese cooking always looks so plump and shiny, with that perfect springiness when you bite into them? Hi, I'm Sam, a home cook with years of experience exploring Chinese cuisine. Today, I'm going to share a professional yet easy technique to achieve that restaurant quality texture so you can try it out at home. We're making a flavorful and well balanced dish, asparagus and mushroom stir fried shrimp, that's vibrant, nutritious, and satisfying. Let's get started. When it comes to choosing shrimp, you can start with frozen ones and peel them yourself, or make things easier by using shrimp that are already peeled and deveined, like I'm doing here. Here's a quick tip. Just make a shallow cut along the back of each shrimp. It helps the marinade soak in better for extra flavor and makes the shrimp cook up into a nice, round shape. Super simple, right? Just like this. Now let me show you two ways to achieve that perfect restaurant quality shrimp texture. Here's method number one. I've got some food grade alkaline powder here, also known as food grade lye or kansui. Chinese chefs often use this to treat ingredients like shrimp. For shrimp specifically, the alkaline solution loosens the protein structure, making the shrimp firm and bouncy. It also prevents them from shrinking during cooking, keeping a plump shape and giving them that shiny, translucent appearance. Most importantly, this method creates the unique, springy texture that's so satisfying to eat. Simply soak the shrimp in alkaline water for about 20 minutes, and you'll notice the color of the shrimp start to turn slightly pinkish. That's how you know it's working. For method number two, if you don't have alkaline powder, no problem. We can use salt as a substitute. High concentration salt water can achieve a similar effect. While shrimp treated with salt water might not look as translucent or glossy as with alkaline water, you'll still get a fantastic texture. This method is a great, practical alternative for home kitchens without needing special ingredients. Just soak the shrimp in salt water for 30 minutes. Next, we need to rinse the shrimp. Alkaline-treated shrimp need a longer rinse, about 30 minutes under running water, to remove that alkaline taste. You can smell them occasionally while rinsing. If there's no alkaline smell, you're good. Shrimp soaked in salt water are easier. Just rinse them until the salty flavor becomes mild. After rinsing, pack the shrimp dry thoroughly. Drying them helps the marinade stick better. Let's talk about marinating the shrimp. We'll use salt, MSG, white pepper, ginger juice, and rice wine. Ginger juice is like lemon juice in Western seafood recipes. To make ginger juice, grate some ginger into a paste and squeeze out the juice with your hands. Add a bit of water to keep it light, around 5% concentration. This way, it adds just the right touch without overpowering the dish. Once we've got all the seasonings, mix them into the shrimp thoroughly with your hands so the flavors are evenly absorbed. To lock in the shrimp's moisture while cooking, we'll use two key ingredients, egg white and cornstarch. The egg white forms a thin protective coating that seals in the moisture inside the shrimp. Then we add cornstarch, which provides a second protective layer. At high heat, the cornstarch forms a protective gel-like coating around the shrimp, ensuring they stay moist and tender. I've prepared both the alkaline water and saltwater versions of the shrimp using the same marinade. Now, we'll let them rest for 15 minutes. While the shrimp marinates, let's prep the vegetables. Here's a quick tip. You can check asparagus for tenderness by gently pressing with your fingernail near the base. Cut off the tougher, woody ends. If the asparagus skin is a bit thick, you can lightly peel it with a vegetable peeler. Slice the asparagus into manageable lengths. Next, clean and slice your mushrooms. It's better to cut them slightly thicker for an improved texture. And don't forget a few pieces of sliced ginger and garlic. That's it for the prep. Now let's blanch the asparagus. bring up water to a boil, add a bit of salt and oil, and blanch the asparagus for about 30 seconds. Drain and set it aside. Next, bring the water back to a boil and add the marinated shrimp. Don't stir them right away. This allows the cornstarch to gel with eyes and form that protective layer. Once the shrimp turn opaque, remove them and drain. Now, let's compare these two types of shrimp. The Alkaline-treated shrimp are plump, slightly translucent, with a delicate pink-white hue. In contrast, the saltwater-treated shrimp are slightly less plump but still fairly full, with a pleasant appearance. Let's take a bite. The alkaline-treated shrimp deliver a signature crispy, bouncy texture. This texture is highly prized in Chinese cuisine. It is firm and springy, yet tender and juicy at the same time. On the other hand, the saltwater-treated shrimp also achieve a similar crispy, bouncy texture. However, the firmness feels just slightly gentler. This makes saltwater-treated shrimp not only an excellent choice, but also a convenient way to recreate that restaurant-quality texture at home with minimal effort. Before cooking, let's prepare the sauce. This dish has a clean, refreshing flavor, so the sauce is simple. Just a mix of salt, sugar, MSG, water, and a little cornstarch to lightly thicken. Stir it together and set aside. Now, heat a pan over medium heat and add some oil. Once the pan is hot, toss in the ginger and garlic slices, allowing them to release their fragrance. Add the mushrooms, sauteing until they soften and release their juices. Then add the asparagus and toss everything together. Finally, add the shrimp. Pour the sauce over in small batches, stirring to coat everything evenly in a white, beautiful glaze. For a finishing touch, drizzle a little oil to beautifully enhance the colors. And just like that, our asparagus and mushroom stir-fried shrimp is ready to serve. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.